So this is a Dirt Devil Easy Light vacuum, which needs a cord. So the cord goes right into here. Pretty easy to service one of these. First, what we're going to do is make sure the clog, or if there even is a clog, is cleared. Then we'll inspect the brush roll, clean that up a bit, inspect the belt, and go from there. First thing we're going to do is check this thing for clogs. Let's pull out the dirt cup, and the filter is dirty, so we will clean that up. I'm going to remove the handle just to make things a little easier to work on. These are only $50 vacuums. They're not very expensive by any stretch of the imagination. So, I mean, they're meant to be disposable. Doesn't even look like this one's all that dirty, to be honest. Pull the brush roll out because we'll be cleaning this up. Belt looks to be in good shape. Set that aside. So if you can look through there, just a little bit of debris. So we had to do all this stuff anyways to be able to service that brush roll. No big deal. And it does not appear that there is any sort of clog in the hose. So it's likely they just clogged that filter up. And so how I clean these is just like this. Take the foam out. The filter media itself is actually in really good condition. I doubt this was even used all that much. So now the brush roll. I like to use a box cutter for these. Once you have most of this hair off, we can take this to my wire wheel, my bench grinder. Clean up the bristles too. Might be some dirt and debris in these end caps. Actually, I take that back. It is good to clean out what is in there though. And that's definitely what you want to remove, is stuff like this, because that will get into the bearing, it will get into the brush roll, it will prevent it from spinning freely. And now that we just clean that out, it spins a lot more freely now. That is something you always want to check on your machine, just to keep your brush roll in good condition. That might be why they threw it away. Maybe they replaced the belt thinking that that was the problem, but I mean, this belt does look pretty new, but then again, the whole vacuum looks pretty. So now we have to replace the cord on this. Now, in order to get into one of these, you're going to have to undo the 4 screws that are securing these 2 caps down. Just like this. One more here. Just remove the base from the motor assembly. Of course, we will vacuum all that crap out of there. You guys can see how dirty these things get inside, but just looking at this entire top or cover here comes off. So remove that one. should be all of them. So you guys can see these machines are not sealed in any way, shape, or form. They do get really dirty inside. So we're just going to do a quick vacuum. And I'm going to go get a good used cord. All right. So I have a smaller vacuum cord here. And what we're going to do is just undo these. Strip these wires. Okay. We'll see how they have this routed in here. Goes right out here at the top. So it looks like we're going to have to pull the motor out just for a second. And as you guys can see, they have it routed right through there. So I'll pull off this retainer. We're just pulling the old cord out. One end. And we'll route this one. There we go. So this is a cloth wire, it looks like. Now the end of the motor shaft here is keyed, so you want to make sure that you get that in correctly. Now that I know how it's going to go in, we can try and zip tie these. It's in kind of a weird angle. There's just simply not really enough slack for these wires to get anywhere, but I'll try and do this anyways. This will at least keep them out of the way. That is on the #1 clutch setting. So for this, you just grab the belt, loop it back over the motor shaft. Of course, make sure that motor shaft is clean. This one, that's all cleaned up. This thing spins so much more nicely now. Just gonna throw that back in. And it does appear that these are keyed. Just like that. You want to make sure that those are keyed up correctly. And the base plate. There we go. So I'm just gonna quickly clean the dirt cup out. I've already emptied it. Yeah, the suction on these is definitely not great. But if you want to fix yours, that's how you would do it. Pretty simple machines, all things considered. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more.